Hey all, a few of you may have noticed I got a makeover. I'm no longer some white male 20-something with a serif logo as his profile picture and a crocheted cow as his banner image. I'm now an ultra-hot, quarter-Irish teen in the most beautiful anime of all time. Seriously, go watch Kaguya-sama Love is War. I know it's not getting another season this month like other romance anime I know of. Go watch it. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce myself. And yes, I'm using ChatGPT and Minecraft stock footage because I have a lot on my plate right now by telling you a story. Once upon a time, like 1 to 2 months ago, I was looking for a temporary summer job, just a short gig with no rigorous tasks before I started school in the fall. I spent the previous 2 years on an LDS mission assigned to work around my hometown of Provo, Utah, at the temple, the BYU library, and the set where they filmed The Chosen. I heard of the horror stories, how inflation and AI were on the rise, money was tight, employers were laying off workers and unwilling to hire new ones. But I spent the last week of my mission applying for job after job anyway. I applied to work at the same grocery store as my best friend. I asked to clean up a park 15 miles away weekly. I applied for Valentine, for the Provo Rec Center, for the Lehigh Literacy Center, for Book of Mormon Central, for FSY, for becoming an apprentice to my friend David Nada at the LDS Motion Picture Studio. Nobody was hiring. Actually, I was adamant to apply for two things: fast food jobs and working for my dad. A week went by after my mission and I was still unemployed. My dad suggested I join my sister and an 18-year-old about to go on a mission on his company's marketing team. I got set up on his SharePoint, Shopify, and Apollo on Monday, learned how to assemble parts of the product since we were running behind on Tuesday, and began officially using my dad's Instagram in the proper way on Wednesday. But Thursday was different. That morning, my dad took me into a dark, poorly ventilated room, gave me a tripod and lighting equipment, and left. I was assigned to experiment with lighting and photographing the product, microclimate, so that no glare from the lights or my phone camera was visible. I was stuck in that room for nearly a week, taking hundreds of photos, asking my dad for help only for his ideas to not work, and experiencing my first true mental breakdown in 2 years. All this for only 2 minutes, heck, maybe 1 minute or less, of footage used in a promotional video. A video I made. I edited. For the first time professionally, I did something my dad would rather have not done, but something I was passionate about. I know it was painful and tedious, and my dad and other coworkers would give me notes every time I screened a new draft, but the work was informative and inspiring. I used stock footage via Shutterstock for the first time because my dad was willing to pay for it, and I learned to be careful to get the right footage, not too weird or out of context, nothing with low logos or that would trigger fair use. I filmed footage outside of the dark room, facing my social anxiety when I had to film my coworkers working. I experimented with tracking objects in certain shots and with drawing graphics on video. Outside of work, I told my friends about what I was doing, proudly declared myself a professional YouTuber on dating apps, and kept looking for ways to further my movie and video skills as I went on trips, dates, and movies. Did you hear me right? Yes, I said professional. My parents agreed I would work for $14 an hour, 30 to 40 hours a week, which is around $400 a week, which will be almost $4,500 by the time I move up to Utah State to start school, which isn't a lot, but sometimes I wish missionaries could get paid. It's rough out there. Also, some of you may be thinking, hey, didn't you say you worked on The Chosen set? Didn't you do anything film related there? No, actually. Me and my missionary friends were just a bunch of temps who swept the set weekly and cleansed it of owl pellets while somehow having fun through it all. I could make another video telling you stories upon stories of what it was like there. But anyway, here we are. After a month of ups and downs, I finally got access to Microclimate's YouTube channel and published my video, Microclimate Air 3 in the Industry, and 10 accompanying shorts. The main video has yet to surpass my high-apres AMV in terms of views, but the shorts, I'm surprised by how much they blew up. All but three surpassed 100 views within hours. Three of them reached 1,000 in less than a day. And the top short, a 5-second clip of two filters, is probably being hate-watched. I can give no other explanation why it's this popular. Go check them out when you can. On Instagram and other social media, we've been reaching out to people. We found huge influencers who are wood turners, stone cutters, and powder coaters, all occupations that need respiratory protection and comfort. One day, we received a message request from Patrick Lapierre, also known as Pat Lap, asking us if he could buy microclimates for him and his crew on new episodes of the Netflix series Making Fun, which resulted in a lot of back and forth because his crew didn't necessarily need the product. Still, I'm glad I could know Karuka Waguri in some distant way. The 6 degrees of Waguri, that's for sure. Now that the video is done, my dad is currently teaching me more about Apollo and reaching out to influencers, as well as telling me I should use AI to produce our next video. But truth be told, I'm more comfortable not using AI in my everyday life. I have a life outside of YouTube, whether that be writing 17 movie scripts that may never get produced, writing dozens of songs in my head, playing piano and bass, checking my tree daily on Family Search, and playing tennis/racquetball with my family. I enjoy the ability to create without added input from a computer, even though this is harder on me. I currently have no idea what I want to do with my life after college, but somehow, somewhere, I want to create things I'm passionate about, and what no one else has dared to do or even wants to do. Whether I'll make more YouTube videos on this channel is up to the future. Whether I'll write more video essays is up to it too. I would love to discuss my nuanced interests from pop music to anime to ranking movies to politics to just my life in general while keeping you entertained. What do you all think? Like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Hayasaka out.